It's Thursday, 7 a.m. Episode 1 of this Jiu-Jitsu vlog. Man, I must have just gotten anywhere between, I don't know, 3 to 4 hours of sleep. Just could not fall asleep yesterday. Because my body clock's all messed up because of my trip to the ER last Saturday. It's hard to go to sleep when you're experiencing such stomach pain, so now my body clock's all messed up, and I've been sleeping around like 7 a.m. The past few days, but only one way to correct this sucker, so sleep deprivation be damned. Let's go do some no-gi jiu-jitsu. So here's our view from our condo here in Tagaytay. Morning view. Not bad today. Actually, not too cloudy. See, most people would have thought that there'd be no more in this thing than empty, but what I learned from my cheapskate wife, if you cut the bottle open, boom! There's a lot more left there on the inside, huh? Smart like a fox. You see? You see? There you go, there's that muscle-bound cheapskate steroid injecting. What are those things you're injecting yourself as, the steroids?
It's not steroid, it's peptide.
Yeah, peptides, my ass. You see how she's just getting ready, but me got my stuff ready the night before because I'm smart like a boss. See, so if you thought I was making up this cheapness, look what this girl's doing.
Yeah, because if you use the whole thing, it will dissolve faster.
Good.
It's being smart.
God, a person cuts their soap bar with a knife. Oh, who did I marry? So what do we have here? BCAA, technically EAA, essential amino acids, prepared the night before, along with protein shake, prepared the night before. Because like I said earlier, I'm smart like a boss, like that. And despite all this, somehow, we still managed to show up late every morning no-gi
But
class.
so slow.
Somehow I have a feeling it's her fault.
Yeah,
So
right.
we're always
It
late.
is so slow. Like a sloth. Like that.
No, don't hold that. What do you really feel? Who did I marry? Oh my god. Fucking go. What are you going so slow for? You. And there's that woman's 4-year college education put to good use, being a parking meter maid.
Wala lang poking, di ba? Start from once na nag-slide siya or nagpunta ng side. Okay? So from here, nagtatry siya mag-slide down. Okay, hayaan mo siya mag-slide down. Then from here, get this leg out. Okay lang to, na naka-out. More or less, hindi siya makaka-turn papunta sa akin. Kasi I'm using yung Kimura grip ko to push down. Hindi rin siya makakapunta to this side. Naka-block tong leg na to.
Yan.
Favorite mo yung kotse, no? Yes. Nagkikita mo sa akin. Pero successful na ba sa akin? Dito, ilalagay mo na to dito. Itatago mo na. Yan.
Coach, pag mababa siya, gusto ko rin itong kain nito.
Yan.
Mike, okay ka na?
Try mo siyang i-choke. Mahirap ka. Armbar na talaga. Armbar or triangle. Right side, body triangle. Left side, leg over. Okay? So leg over. So from here, kung gusto niyo siyang ipa-turn to this side, you can use this leg and then yung shoulder niya to turn to this side. And then move. Gagapangin niyo siya with your hips. Ganyan. Okay? Cross and then lipat. Extend this leg. Push this down para pumunta kayo sa armbar position. So huwag kayo magka-armbar ng ganito kasi ang mangyayari magbe-belly down kayo. Medyo magiging awkward yung position niyo. So maganda, if you're here, push over. Use the back of your thigh to push yung head down, and then armbar position. Okay? One more time. Kasi ang ginagawa ko lang yung chest ko lang sa kanya.
Ating tayo
Sa back tilt retention ko ganun din. So you focus. What you need to do first is extend yung arm bago ka kumuha ng wrist. So huwag ka kumuha ng wrist muna kasi nakikita mo yung space. So from here, Kimura grip, lipat na ako. Okay, and then out, tsaka ako kukuha. Okay? If it tries to punta dito or to this side, again, pwede ka over and then clip and then paghihiwalayin mo yun na yung arm dito. Same side, clip, paghihiwalayin. Okay? So let's partner up.
Reload. Oh, judo throw. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be the second time doing the class wrap up because apparently, if your iPhone is plugged in and charging and you're recording video, it doesn't record audio. Who would have thought, right? Why on earth would it not record audio just because it's plugged in? Maybe it's because it's plugged in via USB to a car and it thinks it's a data port. But God, oh man, I can't believe I have to do this wrap up again because it's not awkward enough talking by yourself into a camera without any direction. But yeah, you guys saw the class there, and I have to say I was in an even more weakened state than I had anticipated. That being my first class in a little bit over a week due to the stomach issues that I was experiencing, and then going to the ER and Saturday and not being able to eat, yada yada yada. And yeah, I was really surprised with how just weak I was. I mean, you saw it there even in just the drills we were doing when I was partnered up with Marks. We were going at 50% at most, and it was wearing me out, right? It's just really, really surprising. And then when we got into the rolling, I think the class did a total of maybe 8 to 9 rounds, and I only did 3 rounds. And on top of that, I rested 1 round in between those 3 rounds, and I was still exhausted. By the third round there with Nino, I was just done. And usually I don't take any breaks, and usually I roll all of the rounds and I'm still strong. But man, probably gonna take me a little bit longer to get back to where I was than I realized. But you know what? You can't let that stop you, right? The road to recovery starts now. You just got to get back on that horse. But yeah, there you go. That was a, Nogi class here at Orges New Valley with Kyle Tan. And what I really like about, Kyle's class is not only do we get to roll a lot of rounds, but Kyle's style of jiu-jitsu in particular really, doesn't rely on brute force and brute strength at all. It's really about not only just technique, but having different options and pulling off what techniques, what options are available to you depending on what your opponent is doing. I mean, his nickname is the Ninja for a reason. If you ever see him compete, man, you swear he's falling asleep out there. He's just such a cool customer, and the techniques that he shows us in class tends to lead towards that style of jiu-jitsu, which personally I'm a fan of. To me, the less strength that I can rely on, the better, and the cooler customer I can be, the better, yeah. But yeah, so today we went over, some details of, retaining back control and finishing from the back. And what I really appreciated today is, I don't know if you can see it when I was partnering up with Marks there, is usually what happens to me when I'm trying to finish someone from the back is if I don't get all the way under the chin, I get into this weird halfway point where it's not quite underneath, but their chin is pressing into my forearm, and I can't really, go in for the choke or go for the face crank because that chin is just really digging to the forearm and it hurts. And so what Kyle pointed out is you actually have to make a decision there. Are you going to try to lift their chin up so that you can get underneath? If not, then you really need to lift your elbow higher, like up and right into this point, so you can really go for a face crank and break that jaw apart. And I know it seems so obvious that, oh yeah, Mike, you should make a choice. But at this point, a little bit over a year into jiu-jitsu, being a white belt, I guess, it wasn't obvious for me. Just kind of like a dog chasing a car, with that rear naked choke. But now I was like, so that little detail there, that little distinction, make a choice, either go for the choke or go higher and go for that face crank, break that jaw apart. That makes a world of a difference there. There's the little details that, that I really love about these classes. So hopefully, that'll lead to more, not hopefully, I know that will lead to more finishes from the back for me. Anyway, I'm just, fresh off of a shower. Always got a shower after the class because, Chris and I live in Tagaytay, which is about 30 to 45 minutes up here from the valley. So I got a shower right away. Don't want to get, staph infection or any sort of infection. And plus, it's just gross. It's just disgusting. And I'm a bit of a clean freak. But I'm just waiting here in the car for Chris, because as you can see, after rolling 8 to 9 rounds of jiu-jitsu, that's not enough for her. She still has to go lift. Now, I'm not trying to imply anything, but hashtag steroids. But yeah, probably get something to eat as well. Always good to grab a bite to eat after a hard jiu-jitsu class. What do you feel like eating today? Thinking sushi nori.
Okay.
Look at us matching. We're so sweet. Like, let's show everyone how sweet we are. So sweet.